right after this. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Striding in for the Indians, Michael Brantley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. No balls and a strike to count. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Mejia over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gardner stands at first with 1 out. Bounce towards the second baseman. Kipnis has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
1-1 to count. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now for Cleveland, Mike Napoli. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Stanton is right there as he takes it for the second out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Too low, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this will get to the wall now out beyond the 385 sign. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's 1 for 3. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Frazier, a native of Georgia. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's 1-1. Mejia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1. The 3-1 coming to Davis. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Ramirez hits a little over the 270 mark. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Runner goes in there. Now the throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. Andujar on third with 2 out. Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count now. Line toward right center. Stanton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Torres scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Mike Napoli now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else. He should have pulled the trigger.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First offering on its way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. Base hit into right center.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
As a look, now the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for.
Sliding stop by Kipnis. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Chisenhall, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Rajay Davis now. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to second for the force in the second. Striding in once again, Clint Frazier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Drilled to the right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball lifted in the air toward Davis in center. And that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Popped him up. Napoli shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Two and two. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at bat. Called strike over the outside corner. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Striding in once again. And Edwin Encarnacion. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep it.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tribe. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Center fielder, Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitch is doing this to.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Didi Gregorius stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, one to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Pitch is high. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. One and one.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit hard to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Up around the face. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Line toward the alley in left center. Gardner is there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Potensis, originally from New York State. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-1 the count now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is digging in to try it again. Torres. He was a double play victim last time around.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The short hit hard. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Clint Frazier. He was a ground out victim last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there, and that's the 3rd out. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
1-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner has it in his sights. 2 down. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. Single homer run in his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now some movement. watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So far, he's struck out once. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A pause, and the 0-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there, and a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball 1.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Next for New York, Torres. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that.
Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get a start.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's got 1 hit in 21 at-bats. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-2 full count. Ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 1-0 the count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well fouled. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Bradley Zimmer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mejia has it, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Zimmer is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now in the box, Greg Bird. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Doc tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and
digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Rajay Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Andujar on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Brett Gardner steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Davis comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0. A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And this is fouled at the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll be the one to get the 11th underway. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, Hero, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the... Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that one stayed up a little high. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Napoli, appropriately nicknamed Porterhouse around baseball. He's a veteran. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th.
the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
When it matters most to be the hero,
I got a
and
mic,
he did just
but
that.
I don't talk too much. Just play the game. It was a good win, though. I'll take it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs.
I ran myself out of more runs than I scored. Yes, franchise man.
One hitter as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 3-2. The Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. Ryan Dull grabbed his second win of the year as the Athletics claimed the victory over the Orioles 5-2. The Boston Red Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-4. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they pulverized the Twins 13-4. Michael Fulmer collected win number 3 this year, leading Detroit to the win
That's
over
the
Kansas
lineup
City
I mostly
5-2.
play with.
They now have 5 straight wins. Felix Hernandez
How about go
had his
against
first
lefties?
victory of the year as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 4-2. Kelby Tomlinson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Giants took down the Braves 10-1. The Phils knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-1. It was their 7th win in a row. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-1. The Marlins put together 10 total hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-5. Christian Yelich had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 10-2. The Cubs relief pitcher, number 38, won his first game of the season as the pitched well, allowing only 3 hits.
Yeah, I haven't made
as they
any
grabbed the
trades or
victory over the
anything
Padres
yet.
at
I was
Petco
waiting to
Park,
see if they did
3-0.
anything big
That's
because
all
I'm
for today's show.
behind
See you back
about
here
a
tomorrow.
month.
Have a great day.
Probably gonna catch up and see if anything happens for the deadline, and then I may make a move or two myself. I have a couple dudes on the trading block. got nothing back for him. There's really nothing I want to trade for. I mean, nothing back for him. Altuve. Nah. Good on that. I like Torres. I haven't hit a home run with him yet, but he's been playing pretty good. So I got, let's see, he's played 15. It's about half my games. 17 hits. Batting .315. I was playing awful. Andahar. Get him playing a little better. No, Drury. Some of these dudes suck. I'm only good with Judge and Brett Gardner, really. Hicks, I'm alright. God, maybe the Rays. I live in Tampa, so then they suck, so they're no competition to the Yankees. My family was in Long Island, though, so they're all Yankee fans. Kind of going to give him a start. This old boy that's starting tonight. There he is. He's also awful. Diamondbacks. God, that World Series still kills me. Yeah, I was just talking to a guy from LA today. Said he likes the Dodger games. I'm out for the night. Hopefully I'll broadcast another one tomorrow. Peace.